Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. I'm Amanda Overton. I'm one of the writers on Arcane and of Kate and Vi. I'm gonna answer some questions today about their relationship. Oh, obviously Caitlin. I mean, you saw it in the first season, the way she looked at Vi, the way she was open to Vi. I think she also was far less guarded than Vi. Ooh, I have to say that the first scene in the brothel was probably my favorite scene to write. It's one of those like, where you know that there's chemistry there, but you can't speak to it because Vi has no reason to like her or trust her yet. Those scenes are always fun because they're kind of crackling with subtext. For me, I had to figure out a way that they could first respect each other before they could love each other. Caitlin was gonna be someone who chose to fight. You know, she was a rich aristocrat. For someone like Vi, who kind of was forced to fight to get anything that she had, someone who chose to fight for her would be someone that she could respect. I'm sure. So this is how I feel about Caitlin and Vi. I think you see in that last scene of them together at the end of the season, you see, you know, how open they are, how intimate they are with each other. That's a very nice place to end a couple because then from here on out, you can imagine them having every conversation that they didn't get to have on screen. You know, pit fighter Vi, obviously she's gonna have to explain that haircut.
Your hair. You look like an angry oil slick.
Don't sugarcoat it, cupcake.
I think it depends on their mood. I have to say that like Caitlin is taller, you know, so that kind of makes a good big spoon. Ooh, that's such a good question, you guys. You know, Cupcake came so organically because it was built into like, you know, the lore and the game. What would Caitlin call Vi? It would be something like sweet and cutesy, but not too possessive. We'd have to pitch on that. They were planned to be together from the beginning. Like since the first week of the writer's room, Christian and Alex said they wanted to make them canon in the show, and I basically leaned forward and said, I can help with that. I think honestly they realized they had feelings really early on. Even in the first moment when she saw Caitlin, you know, kind of tenaciously stumble down the lanes and like land next to her, she, you know, you could tell she was impressed in that moment but pushes it down. I think she's attracted to her in the brothel and she pushes it down. She spends that whole first season kind of blocking it, which is why I think that moment of intimacy they share on the bed together is such a turning point for their relationship, and I think that's probably the moment where they realize this could be bad, and by bad I mean very good. You know, I like to think that his reaction to her in the first season was more genuine in the way he feels about her. He was much more open and kind to her, and I think that it was his grief talking in the first act of season 2.
What is she still doing here?
I think that once he, you know, moves through his grief, I definitely think he's gonna love Vi. I think we kind of showed on screen how she felt about that.
Listen, while you were gone, I saw someone.
Kate, I don't fucking care.
And I don't think that whether it was Maddie or someone else, it would have made a difference to Vi. Thanks everyone for submitting such thoughtful questions. So happy to spend part of Valentine's Day with you, and love is love.